The first episode, the last in quality. Maybe I exaggerate, but I kinda wanted to die after I first saw it. It's genuinely just bad all around, starting with the visuals. Like no, seriously, look at that. The colors here are atrocious as hell. It's either this blue piss, no dungeon, or red, whatever. The worst part here though is probably the intro, which has this dirty atrocious style and a frame rate that is slow as hell. So yeah, the visuals here suck. The script though is not any better. All of the dialogues are just boring. They're linear and predictable, and most of them don't even need to exist.
Angel, I appreciate you wanting to use your special skills to attract folks to the hotel, but...
What? What do you want?
There's this extermination being messy and scary theme at the beginning and at the end, which is pretty cool. But guess what?
What?
It's just not existent all the other time. Because apparently, now we're singing a song. And in fact, the whole episode doesn't pose any problems, doesn't solve anything, and does nothing overall, thus having no reason to exist in the first place. The worst character here is probably Vaggie. She's just dull AF here.
That's it. I don't care who or what you are. If you're staying here, you're gonna make this work. Because it won't be so entertaining to watch over an empty hotel, will it, shit ass?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Though the other cast isn't much better.
On the path to redemption.
Well, you come.
Oh, yes.
By the way, if you add f***ing to any sentence, it automatically becomes better.
All right, everyone, let's make a commercial.
Women.
I see they were trying to make Adam the cool dude, but his dialogue is so stretched out and pointless, and the coloring is so ugly that it's still hard to watch him.
Other biggest problem!
Oh, ugly people?
What else is there? The first song is interesting. It's the closest one to sounding like a Disney song, and that's not a compliment. Charlie's VA put a ton of effort into it, and for what? The second most hated song in season 1?
Right.
I'm not sure what they were going for with these side comments.
Just have...
This could be bad.
Hi, mister!
Go fuck yourself!
The last 10 seconds are especially diabolical. Granted, the other song is just awesome. The visuals are awesome, the sound is awesome, and it's the best scene in the episode.
Nice.
At the end, this shit scared me to death.
Breaking news in hell today! We have just received word from the heavens.
Totally uncool. So why does Katie Killjoy had Blitz's voice in Ep 1? Why does Katie Killjoy had... Because Brandon Rogers has a character where he plays a news lady, and they thought it would be funny to put that in the show using Katie Killjoy. Truly a magnificent reasoning for ruining a voice.
I'm too rich and too influential to give a flying fuck.
About my voice being changed to the most abysmal dogshit hell has ever seen.
So yeah, the episode is mediocre at best, and at worst, it causes depression. Scrambled eggs. Yummy. Alistair attends the Overlord meeting, while the rest try to build friendship between each other. Is that actually it? No, seriously, is that all? Okay, so the only important thing in this episode is the revelation that angels can't be killed. Other than that, nothing meaningful ever happens. Half of the time, I was just wondering, what am I even watching? Like, are we actually doing friendship tasks now? There is this line where Vaggie's all bossy and Charlie's not, and it all leads to a song where Vaggie's saying she will protect Charlie's dreams and make them come true, even though she does nothing in the serious. I'll make the mistakes. What mistakes? What do you even do? I'm supposed to protect you. Literally one of the weakest characters. I'll protect you. Mentally, okay, sure, she can probably protect her with Hazbin legs. Yeah. As a side note, she sends Panchus and Angel to fight with actual overlords. Like, what are we doing here? This whole line is not as bad as it could be, thanks to some jokes.
Angel! What the actual fuck?
But it definitely could be better. The other line is about Alistair and why didn't Alistair help when Charlie wabu wabu? Grain shears starts straight away when Alistair makes this face that no one can fucking see. So like, who are you trying to scare or impress here? He meets Zestial, who stands as the oldest overlord, and at the same time a listening comprehension challenge. Yeah, captions are highly recommended here.
It has been an age since thou hast graced us with thy presence. Some have spun wild tales of you falling to holy arms.
I don't understand.
They finally arrive, and is there a lore reason why there is so much elevators here? It's not so much, it's so many. Fuck! Camila Carmine is our next unlocked character, and I have no idea how she even walks, or how she died, because the form you have in hell reflects how you lived or died. And she has these giant hands, so what did she do with them? I'm also wondering how her fan arts look on some websites.
Kinky.
Anyway, Alistair is so gleeful to be here that even his filter disappears.
Yes, I know. I've been absent some time. I'm sure you've all been wondering.
Not really.
By the way, great work, Carmine. You just don't care about the guy who's been killing others for years now and who can kill you if he wants. Yeah, that guy doesn't concern me. So it's time to address the elephant in the room. How can you design a building that looks that ugly? Who seriously thought that white and red in combination would look good? And I know someone did because that's what we see. But then they acknowledge that it looks bad and change the colors in the song. But then it goes back. And when the other song starts, it goes back again.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Anyway, back to the topic. This bitch here is incredibly annoying. I guess they did a good job if they actually made me hate the character that much. She also has like 20 different outfits throughout the show, and this one is the worst. It's like she's just meant to be crushed here. Truly a social media overlord. And the whole overlord meeting is pretty decent, not gonna lie. The song is truly a banger as well. And even though I know it's not that liked in the community, I still gotta say the second song is a banger as well.
I'll do anything to save you, and I will try to make...
Nice.
At the end, Alistair is once again trying to show off, but the Egg Boy is just unscathed. Truly another win for the Egg team, and of course an L for Alistair. Overall, I'd say this is better than the first episode, but still like, meh. Radio killed the video star? Damn. Serpent is trying to attack the hotel in a scene reminiscent of the pilot, and we're swiftly introduced to the so-called V's.
When I've slain you, the almighty V's will finally acknowledge me!
Ooh. Wait, who are the V's?
Oh, nobody important.
Yeah, that statement is pretty funny now that the second season came out. The whole introduction, though, is not good. I don't really get why me, as a viewer, should be interested in seeing this. It's like they're showing me these three different people who so far have no plot relevance at all, and it's so difficult to grasp their personalities, because they only interact with each other. So it's like evil Vox interacts with evil Valuet and evil Val. Vox is more lawful, those two are more chaotic, but that's about all you notice. Watching the second time is more interesting because you notice the smaller details, but the first one was pretty frustrating for me.
Fuck you! Now shoo!
Nonetheless, it could be worse, and there are a few cool moments though.
Fuck everyone in that rancid shithole, I swear to God.
It all comes down to this song, and it's good, but it doesn't hold up against some of the later ones. The visuals are kinda insane here, but, and this goes for the whole season, the colors and the contrast are not good. Look at this frame. Can you visually discern what's happening here in less than half a second? If you do, you should close this video. The content here is not for geniuses. But seriously, like, who killed the contrast? And then if you look at the details, it gets even worse. Like, what is that? I don't think this light red goes well with the dark blue at all. Then there's this part with a background that matches his eye color, and it's cool and all, but it just looks awful. Okay, this is the last one. Why do his cables glow red, while his head glows blue, and at the same time his hands and fingers, which are the closest to the keyboard, don't? I guess the laws of physics don't apply in hell. As for the lyrics, the line where Alistair says Fox is just pissy he didn't accept his offer is pretty interesting.
I knew you could be pathetic at times, but I didn't realize you were so weak. Oh, fuck!
He laughed so hard it broke the animation. And then it broke Vox. Also, why does he stand up and then immediately sits down? Like, what the fuck? Ultimately, Vox gets cyberbullied? And is that a thumbnail?
Wow.
Also, is that Shockwave? It would be pretty weird if he appeared like that in season 1, considering Vivzy Pop had designs and sketches of the characters long and long before the series, or even the pilot came out. Anyway, Vox sends a spy.
I come in peace.
The next scene is so bizarre, the words cannot describe how good it is, but the numbers can. Anyway, I'll just play it, so that you can feel it yourselves.
Come on, baby! Come on!
I want to watch the scum of the world struggle to climb up the hill of betterment, only to repeatedly trip and tumble down to the fiery pit of failure.
The only cool thing here is to say no to drugs. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to not have sexual intercourse before marriage.
Yes! Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Long story short, Angel is getting jealous of how well the new guest is doing. He even loses faith in himself. Did I actually say that?
Not now, fat nuggets.
Anyway, the spy does his spicy things. Angel notices that, and they have a fight.
Oh, yes, sir!
I'll give him the props for not using the cliche, where the good guys believe the bad one just because they think the good guy is jealous. If they did use this cliche, I would put this episode in F- straight away. So good for them. I'm not entirely sure why Spanch is so upset here. Like, Vox gives him some pretty clear instructions.
If they don't kill you, go ahead and do it yourself, you miserable failure!
Oh, yes, sir!
Charlie saying some malarkey, forgiving a spy. In the other timelines, he just dies here and the whole plot goes downwards. The song itself is fine, I guess. I used to clown on it, but eventually it grew on me. Of course, there is no situation where I'm like, gotta listen to it starts with sorry. What am I talking about? As a side note, Charlie is the only one who gives redemption a shot here. The others just straight up wanna kill him, even though like he didn't do much. Well, I guess he had no sexual intercourse before marriage, so... Nice proportions, by the way. So, this episode is so goofy. For a so-called adult show, where every third word is a swear one, this is way too childish. And that is not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that it's not that interesting. The visuals don't help either. Try better next time. And they actually tried better next time. So, don't miss it. I'll definitely release it someday. As for this one...
Do it yourself, you miserable failure!